Content over everything. Yeah. Today I'm taking the time out to speak about my father. My dad is Herman Williams. He's a Windrush citizen. First arrived here in 1960. My dad had a medical negligence that happened here in the UK. A doctor operated 2 times on him, committing a medical negligence, which was corrected by the University of West Indies in Jamaica. Now, my dad should have been compensated, but instead my dad was kidnapped from my address and murdered, and I was given a dead body. The police officers has not given me any information or location to where my dad passed away. This is a first world country. I could expect for that happening in a third world country like where I'm from. But this is a first world country where I should be taken and told where my father died. On the issue of how my dad passed away, basically about 4 weeks after Theresa May apologized and decided to compensate indigenous citizens like my father, who has been treated unfairly for over 55 years. As soon as they said they were going to compensate, instead my dad was kidnapped and I was given a dead body to bury. On viewing the body, when I went to view the body had scars indicating that he was tortured. Now, all these scars was not mentioned by the police that arrived on the scene of where he was died. The ambulance service that also arrived to the scene of where he died. The coroner who performed an autopsy on the body, they all failed to mention any scars on the body so they were all oblivious to any scars up until when I tried to challenge the coroner by writing to the Attorney General. When I wrote to the Attorney General and pointed out who I would like to take to court, which was the coroner, for failing to admit to any scars being on the body, and with myself having photo images of of the scars I took on the body, she has failed to show that these scars were there on the body. Now, the coroner has pointed finger back to the police to say that they did not carry out a forensic autopsy, given the information they were given from the police. They did not carry out a forensic autopsy, and they did not need it to carry out one. They carried out a coroner's autopsy, disregarding all the scars. Now, it's left with me to get some justice for my family and myself, and for my dad, as I'm aware that he was tortured to death. And my photos shows we need some justice. I've tried contacting solicitors. It's like my name has been ringed around the system. They know who I am. No solicitor has taken on my case, and I've got a record to show of a list of solicitors that I have approached and explained my dad's case to them, which is my case now for me to deal with. Now, I really would like justice. The case in America has just highlighted the injustice that's going on here in the UK. And because of the injustice that has highlighted in America, it has brought me again to the forefront of this protest. Black Lives Matters. Yeah? Now, with this Black Lives Matters, my life matters. And my dad has just been murdered, and his life matters as well. Now, with me pursuing some justice for my father that has been murdered, my own life is in danger. This was done by police. Police was all a part of this. Yeah, because the coroner did point back a finger to the police. Now, I have been ignored, but systematically. I've got my dad's name. Yeah, I've got my dad's name. I was brought to this country for just in case something like this did went down. I was given that name just because of that reason. This case is over 50 years old. Now, in 2018, during the Brexit, Theresa May did mention that she acknowledged that some people, which is me, myself, and my family, that we have been treated unfairly, and they would compensate us and start to treat us fair. This has not happened, because after she saying that my dad was murdered, and nobody, I have also put in a Windrush application on my behalf, and this was also turned down. I've then sent it back for a review. This was also turned down. So you can tell this is a governmental thing for everybody. Even when I'm right, I'm being wrong. Even with the evidence, it's not being looked at. Nobody, once they see the evidence, then we are being shoved, ignored, shunned away. Nobody is speaking to us. Now, we would like to get to know, like, this can't be happening in the United Kingdom, and this shouldn't be happening in the United Kingdom in this day and age, with my generation to come and experience. I was born 1985. Yeah, I'm 35 years old at the moment. I don't know why I have come to experience this. I heard things, I was taught things when I was growing up. Now, it seemed like what we were taught were, I would say, wrong now. And we're still not getting no justice. And I plead to the world and to the UK to support me to get some justice for my father. I am a Windrush victim. My name is Herman Williams. They know who I am. I got the same name as my dad. My dad's name is Herman Williams too. My dad was murdered. My dad first entered this country in 1960. My dad was deported in 1964 with a medical negligence. My dad then returned on his own, yeah, in 1965. Months later, my dad was then deported again in 1968. My dad returned back in 1999 with myself, that was born in 1985. I'm pleading to the UK for justice for my father. This cannot happen. Black Lives Matters. You cannot kill people like how you're doing. You cannot do this. I'm speaking to Boris Johnson at the moment because he is the one that has taken over after Theresa May, and he has still not addressed the Windrush victims. I am a Windrush victim. I am a Windrush citizen. My father is a victim and is now murdered. Please, UK government, I'm begging you now, like, stop it. Stop this. Stop this. This is genocide. Just for our compensation, we have not been paid and it's been held on to. We should be paid. And if you're not going to pay us, I ask that you build a monument, something that represent the Windrush and will identify the Windrush austerity and will identify the Windrush citizens with their names, somewhere like in Brixton, where the Windrush Park in Brixton, where my father is an associate of that park, because these were places we could go to relax and socialize with other people in the same situation. We would like for a monument to be built in Brixton. We're not asking for money. We're asking for a monument as a reminder of the Windrush generation with their names, just like all the soldiers, just like all the slaves. We need a monument that represents the Windrush victim in Windrush Square in Brixton. And that's all I'm asking the government for. Thank you very much, and I ask that we get some support in regards to my daddy's case. I'm all here, I'm still in bundles and chains. I'm all here asking for help, pleading for some justice, for my father, for my family, for my kids that I've now got in this country that are all British kids, and they are black, and their life matter, and my dad's life matter, and my life matter, and my family life matter, and everyone else's lives matter. Everyone is human and deserves to be treated like human beings. I have not been treated, I've been treated like an alien, like a criminal, like they have put a curse on us so we won't get far. I pray and I plead to the UK justice system to give us justice. Please, I'm appealing to the UK justice system to give us some justice. And I ask you very much. And thank you. You're welcome.
Come take over everything. From your memory.
Come, man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV. Listen.
COE.
Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV. I don't even listen to Sky YG. I just listen to COE. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV. I don't even listen to Sky YG. Man, just listen to COE. Man, just listen to COE. Man, just listen to COE.